Welcome to a world unveiled, where tonight's sleep story, the Christmas miracle on Elm Street, awaits to gently guide you into a world of dreams. As you settle in, let the day's worries drift away. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and picture the serene, snow-covered streets of Elm Street. Imagine the warm glow of Christmas lights and the comforting sense of community that fills the air. Our story tonight is a heartwarming tale of magic, unity, and the ingenious of Christmas. Allow the narrative to envelop you in a blanket of peace as you journey through a town transformed by the true meaning of the season. Relax and let the gentle rhythm of this enchanting story lull you into a restful slumber. Good night and sweet dreams from a world unveiled. Chapter 4: The Miracle Unveiled. Christmas Day in Elm Street dawned with a sense of peace and gratitude that permeated the town. The challenges of the past days had brought the community closer together, creating a festive spirit more genuine and heartfelt than any before. Amidst this celebratory atmosphere, a revelation awaited the townspeople, a revelation about the true nature of Mr. Nicholas. As the day progressed, with laughter and joy echoing through the streets, Mr. Nicholas requested the town's presence in the square in the late afternoon. Curiosity piqued. The residents gathered, the Harrisons among them, wondering what Mr. Nicholas might reveal. Standing before the community, Mr. Nicholas began to speak, his voice calm and clear. "My dear friends of Elm Street," he began, "you have shown remarkable strength and unity in the face of adversity. You have discovered the true magic of Christmas, the magic of community, compassion, and love." He paused, looking around at the expectant faces. "I came to Elm Street not just to witness our Christmas spirit, but to nurture and reveal it. My role was to guide and inspire, to help you rediscover the joy of unity that sometimes gets lost up of the chaos of life." The crowd listened, a sense of realization dawning on them. Mr. Nicholas continued, "I am not just a visitor. I am a guardian of the Christmas spirit, sent to places where that spirit needs rekindling. My time in Elm Street was not by chance. It was chosen because I knew that here, the heart of Christmas could beat strongly once more." Murmurs of awe and whispers of understanding spread through the crowd. The magic they had experienced, the unexplained events, it all made sense now. Mr. Nicholas was not just a catalyst for their Christmas spirit. He was its guardian, a bringer of hope and joy. The crowd listened, a sense of realization dawning on them. Mr. Nicholas continued, "I am not just a visitor. I am a guardian of the Christmas spirit, sent to places where that spirit needs rekindling. My time in Elm Street was not by chance. It was chosen because I knew that here, the heart of Christmas could beat strongly once more." Murmurs of awe and whispers of understanding spread through the crowd. The magic they had experienced, the unexplained events, it all made sense now. Mr. Nicholas was not just a catalyst for their Christmas spirit. He was its guardian, a bringer of hope and joy. The Harrisons looked at each other, their expressions a mix of amazement and gratitude. Emma and Max later finally understood the role Mr. Nicholas had played in their magical Christmas. Mr. Nicholas's revelation brought a new depth to the festive celebration. The community's spirit soared, knowing that their unity and love had been recognized and nurtured by guardian of Christmas itself. As the evening set in, Mr. Nicholas joined the townspeople in their celebrations. His presence a comforting and joyful addition. Laughter and music filled the air, and the magic of Christmas was more palpable than ever. Our sons and neighbors understood that while Mr. Nicholas would eventually leave, the spirit he had nurtured would remain. They had been part of something extraordinary, a Christmas miracle that would stay in their hearts forever. The true nature of Mr. Nicholas, a guardian of the Christmas spirit, was a revelation that would be etched in the memory of Elm Street for generations. It was a reminder that the true essence of Christmas lay in the hearts of people, in the magic they could create together. As the revelation of Mr. Nicholas's true nature settled in the hearts of Elm Street's residents, the town found itself on the cusp of yet another extraordinary event, one that would further cherish and shake of Christmas. Later that evening, as the celebrations continued, the townspeople noticed something unusual. The sky, which had been clear, began to shimmer with an ethereal glow. Suddenly, a stunning display of northern lights, a rare sight for down street, began to unfold. Waves of green to purple, and it danced across the night sky, casting a magical light over the town. The people of Elm Street gathered in this square, looked up in awe. Children pointed and cheered. Adults whispered in wonder, and for a moment, everything else stood still. The aurora borealis, with its majestic and otherworldly beauty, was a fitting tribute to the magic that had enveloped their town. The Harrisons stood together, holding hands, as they gazed at the sky. John, who had always found peace in the night sky, felt a profound sense of connection and awe. Sarah, with tears of joy in her eyes, felt as if the lights were a direct message from the heart of Christmas itself. Emma and Max, thrilled by the spectacle, chattered excitedly, their imaginations fueled by the magical display. "It's like the sky is celebrating with us," Emma exclaimed, her eyes reflecting the colorful lights. This miraculous event seemed to encapsulate the journey. A town bound from disbelief, his skepticism to a deep, shared experience of wonder and joy. The Northern Lights, a phenomenon so rare and beautiful, served as a reminder of the vast and mysterious world they were a part of, and the magic that could manifest in the most unexpected ways. As the lights eventually faded, leaving the stars twinkling in the clear night, the people of Elm Street felt a renewed sense of unity and wonder. The experience of the aurora borealis, coupled with the revelations about Mr. Nicholas, had shifted their perspective, deepening their appreciation for the mysteries and beauties of life. The celebration in the square took on a new level of joy and gratitude. Music played, people danced, and the spirit of Christmas shone brighter than ever. The town of Elm Street had not only witnessed a miracle, but had become part of one. A magical chapter in their collective story, that would be told for years to come. In the wake of the town's shared experience under the northern lights, the Harrison family found themselves at the center of a personal miracle, one that deepened their bond and underscored the transformative power of this season. The following morning, as the sun rose over a calm and snow-covered Elm Street, the Harrisons discovered that the damage to their home, caused by the storm, had been mysteriously repaired. A fallen tree that had marred their house was gone, and in its place stood a beautifully decorated Christmas tree, its lights twinkling in the early light. Bewildered and amazed, the family stepped outside to explore this unexpected turn of events. The repairs to their home were flawless, as if the storm had never happened. Neighbors, seeing the change, gathered around, sharing in the family's surprise and joy. John, who had been so worried about fixing the damage, was speechless. He walked around the house, marveling at the craftsmanship. Sarah, her heart full of gratitude, gathered Emma and Max into a hug. This is our Christmas miracle," she whispered, her voice filled with emotion. Emma and Max, their eyes wide with wonder, ran around the tree, their laughter echoing through the crisp morning air. The magic of Christmas, so vividly present in their town's experiences, had touched their family in a deeply personal way. As they stood together, the Harrisons realized that this miracle was more than just the physical repair of their home. It was a symbol of renewal of hope, and of the unseen forces of love and community, and had come together to support them in their time of need. The experience brought new depth to their understanding of Christmas. It wasn't just about the gifts or the decorations. It was about the unseen miracles that occur when people come together, the strength found in unity, and the power of hope and faith. Throughout the day, as they celebrated Christmas, the Harrisons felt a profound sense of connection to each other and to their community. The joy of the season, the warmth of their home, and the life they shared were their true gifts, treasures that they would carry with them long after the holiday was over. The personal miracle they had experienced would become a cherished part of their family story, a reminder in the years to come of the magical Christmas when everything changed, when they learned the true meaning of the holiday spirit. The transformation of Elm Street in the wake of Mr. Nicholas's arrival, and the ensuing events was nothing short of miraculous. The town, once white and on that place, had become a beacon of Christmas spirit and joy, a shining example of what community can achieve when united in spirit. The streets of Elm Street, lined with homes and businesses, now sparkled with more than just festive lights and decorations. There was a palpable sense of warmth and togetherness that seemed to glow from every corner. People greeted each other with genuine smiles and kind words, their interactions infused with a newfound appreciation for their neighbors and community. Local businesses, which had faced challenges during the storm, now thrived as residents made a conscious effort to support them. The diner, the bakery, and the toy shop became places of gathering, where stories and laughter were shared over cups of hot cocoa or freshly baked treats. The children of Elm Street played in the snow, their laughter a constant melody in the background. They built snowmen and created snow art. Their creativity, encouraged and celebrated by the adults. The magic they had experienced during the town's transformation remained alive in their games and stories. In community events like the impromptu gathering in the town square and the Christmas Eve celebration became regular occurrences, fostering a sense of unity and joy. The town hall, once a place for formal meetings, transformed into a center for community activities, celebrations. The Harrisons, like all families in Elm Street, felt a deep connection to this transformed town. A home, once damaged by the storm, but now miraculously restored, became a symbol of the town's resilience and the unseen bonds that held the community together. As Christmas Day drew to a close, the residents of Elm Street gathered once more in the town square. They sang carols, shared stories of past Christmases, and expressed their gratitude for the miraculous events that had brought them closer together under the starlit sky. Elm Street was more than just a town. It was a living testament to the power of hope, the strength of community, and the enduring magic of Christmas. The challenges they had faced and overcome had transformed them, not just for the holiday season, but for all the days to come. The miracle of Elm Street was not just in the visible changes, but in the hearts of its residents. They had discovered the true spirit of Christmas, a spirit that would continue to guide and inspire them long after the holiday lights were taken down. As the festivities of Christmas Day began to wind down, a poignant moment arrived for the people of Elm Street. Mr. Nicholas, the guardian of Christmas spirit, who had so profoundly impacted their lives, announced that it was time for him to leave. Gathered in the town square, and in the soft glow of the Christmas lights, the townspeople listened as Mr. Nicholas addressed them. His voice was gentle, but there was a note of finality in it that tugged at their hearts. "My dear friends," he began, "my time here in Elm Street has come to an end. I came to help you rediscover the magic of Christmas, a magic that was always within you. You have shown great strength, unity, and love, and I leave knowing that the spirit of Christmas will continue to thrive in this wonderful town." Tears welled up in the eyes of many, including the Harrisons. Emma and Max clung to their parents, their young faces a mix of sadness and gratitude. Jean and Sarah, deeply moved, exchanged looks of understanding and appreciation. The townspeople moved forward to thank Mr. Nicholas. They shared hugs, handshakes, and heartfelt words, expressing their gratitude for the joy and unity he had brought to their lives. Emma, holding back tears, presented Mr. Nicholas with a drawing she had made, depicting the town and its people under a banner that read, "Thank you, Mr. Nicholas." Max, shyly, handed him a small handmade ornament. "For your next Christmas," he said softly. Mr. Nicholas accepted these gifts with a warm smile, his eyes reflecting the deep affection he had for the people of Elm Street. "You have given me a greater gift," he said, looking around at the faces before him. "They have shown me the true meaning of community and the enduring power of the Christmas spirit." As he prepared to leave, Mr. Nicholas turned and looked at the Harrisons. "Keep the spirit alive," they said, his voice echoing the sentiment in every heart. "Remember, the magic of Christmas lies not in what we see or touch, but in what we feel and share." With those final words, Mr. Nicholas walked away from the town square, his figure gradually fading into the snowy night, leaving behind a town transformed by love, unity, and the magic of Christmas. The people of Elm Street stood in silence, watching him go, their hearts full of emotions. They knew they were saying goodbye to a special being, a guardian who had changed their lives forever. As this slowly dispersed, returned to their homes, the spirit of Mr. Nicholas lingered in the air. Elm Street, now more than just a town, had become a symbol of hope and the enduring magic of Christmas. The Harrisons, walking back to their home, felt a profound sense of peace and joy. They knew that while Mr. Nicholas was gone, the lessons he had taught them, the love he had shared, and the magic he had ignited would remain in their hearts, guiding them through many more Christmases to come. In the days following Mr. Nicholas's departure, the town of Elm Street found itself in a state of gentle reflection and profound gratitude. The Christmas miracle that had experienced left a lasting impact, transforming not just the holiday season, but the very fabric of their community. Harrisons, along with their neighbors, discovered that the sense of unity and joy they had cultivated didn't fade away with the end of the festivities. Instead, it continued to flourish, influencing daily lives and interactions. The spirit of giving, kindness, and togetherness that Mr. Nicholas had nurtured became a permanent part of Elm Street's identity. The town, once quiet and somewhat disconnected, now thrived with a renewed sense of community. Neighbors who had come together during the crisis continued to support and look out for each other. The community hall, which had been a focal point during the storm, remained a hub for town gatherings and activities. John Harrison, who had been deeply moved by the events, took the initiative to organize regular community meetings. These gatherings became a space for sharing ideas, planning events, and ensuring that the needs of all residents were met. Sarah, inspired by the transformation of the town, started a community garden project. It became a symbol of growth and togetherness, a place where people of all ages could come together to nurture and create. Emma and Max, still brimming with the magic of the season, found joy in spreading the cheer throughout the year. They organized playgroups for younger children and volunteered at local events, embodying the spirit of kindness and generosity. The changes were not just confined to the Harrisons and their immediate neighbors. The entire town felt the ripple effect of the Christmas miracle. Local businesses flourished as residents made a concerted effort to support them. The diner, bakery, and the toy shop became places where stories of the miraculous Christmas were shared, along with laughter and camaraderie. The spirit of Elm Street had changed. The town was now a beacon of hope and unity, a place where the true meaning of Christmas lived on throughout the year. The legacy of Mr. Nicholas, a guardian of Christmas spirit, was evident in every smile, every act of kindness, and in the strong bonds that had been formed among the residents. As Elm Street moved forward, The miracle of that Christmas remained a cherished memory, a reminder of the magic that can occur when a community comes together in the spirit of love and togetherness. As Elm Street continued to bask in the afterglow of the Christmas miracle, the Harrison family found themselves reflecting on the profound changes within their own lives. The events of that memorable Christmas had brought them closer together, strengthening their bond and reshaping their outlook on life. John Harrison, who had always been the pragmatic and protective head of the family, found a new sense of purpose in his role within the community. The experience had softened him, making him more open to the needs and feelings of those around. He took an active part in community projects, applying his practical skills to benefit others. Sarah Harrison, whose warmth and compassion had always been a cornerstone of the family, saw a deepening in her relationships with her neighbors and friends. She became a driving force in community initiatives, using her nurturing nature to foster a sense of togetherness and care within Elm Street. Emma, who had experienced the magic of Christmas in a very real and personal way, carried the lessons they learned into their everyday lives. They became more empathetic and considerate, often volunteering for community activities and showing a keen interest in the well-being of their friends and neighbors. The family often gathered to share their thoughts and feelings about the changes they had undergone. They spoke of the importance of community, the joy of giving, and the strength found in unity. The miracle of that Christmas had not only transformed their town, but had also left a lasting imprint on their hearts and minds. The Harrisons' home, once damaged by the storm, but now miraculously repaired, became a symbol of resilience and renewal. It was a place of warmth and welcome, often hosting gatherings for friends and neighbors. The sense of loss and vulnerability they had felt during the storm had been replaced by a feeling of security and belonging. As the seasons changed and the year progressed, the Harrisons continued to embrace the lessons of that extraordinary Christmas. They found joy in the simple things, appreciated the value of community, and nurtured the bonds formed during those magical days. The legacy of Mr. Nicholas, the guardian of Christmas spirit, lived on in their actions and attitudes. The Harrisons had not only witnessed a Christmas miracle, they had become a part of it, and it had changed them for the better. As the year unfolded, the town of Elm Street continued to embrace a cultivate spirit of unity and joy that had been rekindled during that extraordinary Christmas. The transformation was palpable, touching every aspect of town life, and leaving a lasting legacy of community spirit and togetherness. With Town Square, which had been the focal point of the Christmas celebrations, became a regular gathering place for various community events. From spring festivals to summer picnics and autumn harvest fairs, the square buzzed with activity and laughter throughout the year. Each event was a celebration of the town's unity and a reflection of the new bonds formed among its residents. Local businesses thrived as this sense of community solidarity grew. Residents made a conscious effort to support local shops and services, understanding the importance of a vibrant town center. The diner, the bakery, and the toy shop, once struggling to survive, all flourished as central points of community life. the town's traditions too evolved to reflect the new spirit of Elm Street. Annual events, which had become routine and lackluster over the years, were revitalized. The townspeople brought fresh ideas and enthusiasm, ensuring that each celebration was a meaningful and joyful occasion. Volunteerism surged, with residents of all ages participating in various community projects, from beautifying public spaces to helping those in need. This spirit of giving and cooperation was evident in every endeavor. The community garden, initiated by Sarah Harrison, became a symbol of this collective effort, not just fruits and vegetables, but also friendships and a sense of shared purpose. The children of Elm Street, inspired by the magical Christmas they had experienced, played an active role in fostering this spirit. They organized charity drives, participated in cultural programs, and helped in community beautification projects. The lessons they had learned from Mr. Nicholas about kindness, sharing, and the joy of community were now grounded in their actions. As the seasons changed, the residents of Elm Street found themselves more connected, more involved, and happier. A sense of isolation that had once crept into their lives was now replaced by a strong network of support and camaraderie. The legacy of a magical Christmas and of Mr. Nicholas lived on in the hearts and actions of the Elm Street residents. They had learned that the true magic of Christmas was not confined to a single day or season. It was a spirit that could be nurtured and celebrated all year round. Elm Street had become more than just a place to live. It was a vibrant community, a family bound by shared experiences, and a collective journey towards joy and unity. As the year progressed and the next Christmas season approached, the people of Elm Street discovered a final, surprising twist that revealed the lasting gift Mr. Nicholas had left for your community. It was a discovery that would further cement his legacy in their hearts in the town's history. In the town square, where so many of their gatherings had taken place, the large Christmas tree, now a prominent fixture, began to exhibit a remarkable phenomenon. As the townspeople started to decorate the tree for the upcoming holiday season, they noticed that some of the ornaments they had put up the previous year were still there, sparkling as if they were new. That these were no ordinary ornaments. Each ornament, upon closer examination, contained a tiny, intricate scene of Elm Street's transformation over the past year. There were miniatures of the community garden in full bloom, the summer picnic with family enjoying themselves, and the autumn harvest fair with its bounty of produce. The townspeople were astounded. These ornaments were like magical windows into their shared experiences, capturing the essence of their unity and the spirit of their community. It was as if Mr. Nicholas had left them a reminder of the journey they had undertaken together, a journey that had transformed Elm Street into a beacon of joy and togetherness. The discovery of these magical ornaments became the talk of the town. Families gathered in the square, marveling at the scenes of the neat ornaments and sharing stories of the moments it depicted. A tree, already a symbol of their community spirit, now took on an even deeper significance. The Harrisons, believing that their neighbors, realized that these ornaments were Mr. Nicholas's way of showing them that the magic of the Christmas would always be a part of Elm Street was a gift that kept their memories alive and reminded them of the power of community and the importance of nurturing the spirit of togetherness, not just during the holiday season, but all year round. As they prepared for a meadow Christmas, their message illustrated the legacy of Mr. Nicholas, now symbolized in the magical ornaments on the town square tree, continue to inspire and guide them. Elm Street had indeed been blessed with a Christmas miracle, one that had brought lasting change and a legacy of unity and joy. Mr. Nicholas's final gift was a reminder that the true magic of Christmas lies in the hearts of those who embrace it and in the bonds that they forge with one another. As the festive lights of another Christmas Eve cast a warm glow over Elm Street, the town and the Harrison family came together to celebrate a holiday season that was more meaningful and joyous than ever before. The journey they had embarked on a year ago, filled with challenges, magic, and transformation, culminated in a celebration that perfectly encapsulated the enduring legacy of that extraordinary Christmas. The town square, the heart of Elm Street's community, was alive with the sounds of laughter and music. The magical Christmas tree, now a cherished symbol of the town's unity and spirit, stood tall and bright, adorned with the magical ornaments that told the story of their shared journey. Families, friends, and neighbors gathered around, sharing food, gifts, and stories of the past year. The sense of community that Mr. Nicholas had helped foster was palpable in every smile, every handshake, and every exchange of holiday greetings. The Harrisons, immersed in the festivities, felt a deep sense of belonging and joy. John and Sarah, holding hands, looked around at the happy faces of their neighbors and friends, their hearts full of gratitude for the journey they had shared. Lemma and Max, laughing and playing with other children, were the embodiment of the joy and wonder of Christmas. As the evening progressed, the town came together to sing carols, their voices rising in harmony under the starlit sky. The melody was more than just a festive tradition. It was a celebration of their resilience, their unity, and the magic that had touched their lives. When the time came to light the Christmas tree, the entire town counted down in unison. As the tree lit up, its lights reflecting in the eyes of the townspeople, there was a collective sense of awe and wonder. It was as if Mr. Nicholas, though not physically present, was there in spirit, smiling upon them. The Harrisons, standing with their neighbors, felt an overwhelming sense of peace and happiness. They knew that the magic of that Christmas would live on, not just in the ornaments on the tree or in the stories they would tell, but in the way they lived their lives, and in the spirit they brought to their community. Elm Street had become more than just a place. It was a community bound by love, joy, and the true spirit of Christmas. The legacy of Mr. Nicholas, the guardian of Christmas spirit, would continue to inspire and guide them, reminding them of the power of unity and the magic that can be found in the heart of a community. As the celebration continued into the night, the Harrisons and the people of Elm Street reveled in the joy of the season, knowing that they were part of something truly special. This was a Christmas to remember, a celebration of a journey that had changed them all, a testament to the enduring magic and miracle of Christmas on Elm Street.